is a beautiful late August day. Look at that sky, it's clear. Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm. This afternoon I'm going to rake and bale a little under 5 acres of hay. And to do the raking, I'm going to use my 1953 Farmall Super C and my New Holland 258 rake. This hay's been down a little under 48 hours. It's been good drying weather. Certainly this area is ready to bale. But when we get over into here, this is a hedgerow on the south border of our property. You get a lot of shade this time of year, so you wind up with a very different drying rate. This stuff looks like almost like it was just cut. This is always the last field that I cut for the year, the triangle field, and it's always the issue with this south-facing hedgerow. What I do usually is I push the hay windrows out with the rake, try and get a little drying in, and then I feed that last bale from along this hedgerow straight to the cattle, straight to the bulls. We'll give them a treat. Well, we got to get the rake ready to go here. Engage the gearbox. Put her down. You'd think right would be down, but it's not, because this is New Holland. 8, 9, 10. Gotta have my hat, you know. Yeah, this stuff's real green. So just up in there is where the green stuff is. This stuff's dry. It's ready to bale. Get over there. I got over there too far. So on this end, against the hedgerow, I'm going to come out beyond the shadow line and rake one windrow that way, and then on successive rounds I can pull everything else out to get it in the sun to dry for a little while anyway. The stuff out here is certainly dry. See that hawk up there? He's always here. That's a turkey vulture. Never mind. Now we'll come around, push this one out from the hedgerow. You don't want to mix it with the dry one though. So I got one dry one and one wet one. Then we'll come back in here and push this dry one all together. That stuff from over there right to the edge of that windrow into this one. obviously. We scoop up this hay, put it over here because it's dry, and we'll be finished with that part. Oh, don't do that. That's done. Now we can resume business as usual, raking in my way. I don't know. Everybody rakes differently. What I do is I come 2 passes over on lighter hay like this, and then I'll double rake it in to make 1 windrow, which means I'm hitting the hay twice, but I like that better than doubling back around at the end and pushing them together like this, because you always wind up with this funny loop that's difficult to catch with the baler. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. Let's try it. I'm gonna go the whole field. I'm gonna rake, single rake like that one with unraked hay on the side. I'm gonna do the whole field going around this way, and leave the windrows not doubled. I need to scooch over here a little bit. And then when I finish going that way, I can switch directions and go the other way and push them together without running over the hay twice. We'll see. I thought I lost you. We still got some wet spots, but they'll dry pretty quick in this sun. The rest of it's all right. You'll get some waxy stuff like this. These are waxy leaves that just take longer to dry. I found they don't really, that one's good. They don't really affect the overall dryness of the hay much because it's just little bits. It'll be good hay. Get around there. Almost done single raking. Just this one little bit here. And then I'm going to switch direction, go this way. I'm going to have to cross through a couple windrows, which is going to make a mess temporarily. And then we'll start double raking by just pitching the one side into the other. Almost there. I just got this little triangle right here to do. Not much. Done. Done, done, done. I have to say I didn't like that raking method as well. It's not as neat. It leaves clumps where you're crossing back over what you've done. The way I normally rake it, pushing it once and then twice, one pass and then the next pass, works a lot better than switching the other way. Although switching the other way handles the hay a little bit less. There's no easy way to rake a triangle field. Maybe on a rectangle it'd be nicer. Quite a bit different driving this than the Super C. Howdy cows. I'm doing this for you, you know. When the pointer up at the top hits 5, that's 5 foot by 5 foot, and that's a full bale for me, ready to dump. She's ready. Line arm out, turn her head a little bit, catch the line. There we go. Work the line back and forth. Second cutting hay, I put a little more twine on it. Smaller lead. And done. Turn the baler off. Back it up a little bit. Catch a chaff in the chamber. There it is. And dump it. She's an old baler. She makes okay bales, good enough for me. big lump. My neighbor's chopping Sudan grass just through the hedgerow. He just went by. The Sudan grass is about 6 foot tall. Windrows to go. Three. 2. Yep. 1. And dump it. Then we're going to go over here and get this wet windrow along the hedgerow. That's it. That's all. We got a partial bale in the chamber that will carry up with us. Smells good, Orden. Have a bite. Hey, Titus. Seven bales, plus a half that the bulls are going to chomp on. These bales are nice and green. The sun was only on them for 48 hours, cut to bale, which is kind of my standard process for making hay. I put them in the barn here with some space in between them. I feed the bulls twice a day, so I'll stick my hand in them, make sure they don't heat up. They won't heat up, they're nice and dry. But in a week or so, I'll add them to the piles of hay I got in back. It's the last hay of the year, another sign of the changing seasons. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.